Welcome back to my page. On this video, I'm going to be talking about Foto Fetch. It is my first time signing up for Foto Fetch. I actually just did it today. I saw an ad, not an ad, I'm sorry, a job up in Indeed, and I just kind of followed through, and it says go to the website and sign up, and I did that within less than 5 minutes. And I saw that there's a gig out here in LA, and I was kind of curious about it. So perfect timing. I'm actually doing a side gig where I'm a carrier, and the billboard that needs to be photographed is in that vicinity. So I'm like, let me just pick up this gig job where I'm delivering. I do a little carrier job, and then I'm gonna head out to this billboard job. So I'm out here in the street right now. I was looking up the requirements for Foto Fetch. So I'm kind of just reading up on which brand, camera angles, the location, what they're looking for. So it's a digital ad, and there's certain things you gotta watch out for. One is always your safety and follow traffic laws, and then they're requiring 7 quality images, and they specifically tell you how to frame them and how to shoot it. Especially digital billboards, you need to have a certain shutter speed so you don't have banding or or any kind of noise when you're doing the billboard photo. So I brought with me 2 kinds of cameras. One is this vlogging camera, which is a Sony EV 10 Mark II, and I brought my FX3. I'm gonna probably use FX3, probably put a ND filter on it. My only issue now, because I'm here, they prefer it to be on rush hour time and sunset. I don't want to do that because right now it's about 12 o'clock, and I don't really want to waste my time where I want to come back in this area because I'm already here. So I'm gonna take a photo. I'm gonna see if it's gonna be accepted on the quality that I take. I hope it does, and it's gonna be my first run at this, and see what the experience is like, and I hope it makes a little side money out of it. And so if I can make this work where I have a side gig and this thing pops up and they're within the area, I think it's a win-win, because I've seen some comments online where they will ask you to drive out there on your own time, on your own gas, and there's a risk of not getting paid because they will choose the photos and videos that are sufficient to their needs. And I feel like this worked out for me because I'm already here on one job, I'm already paid, and so I'm just gonna drop into this next location, take some photos for Foto Fetch. It's not a big loss for me. So anyways, this is just my intro for this video. I'm gonna do some behind the scenes of what I'm doing out on location. It is a fairly busy street, so I'm gonna have to find those places where I can kind of capture those shots without getting hit by a car or getting a ticket. So I think I got some walking to do in between. So stay tuned for the next part of the video. So upon ending my first part of the video, I went ahead and see if I can confirm the job through Foto Fetch, and as I was putting my payment information, I put in PayPal. It says that I needed to be verified if I was a professional, or I can't remember the actual selections, but I went through the process, and it asked for your degree, like if you went to photography school or anything like that, what kind of cameras you shoot with, and I provided the cameras I shoot with, and if I had a cinematography background, which I do. And I clicked on confirm, and I guess I'm on the waiting list to be confirmed. So as soon as doing that, I was like, oh man, so now it means if I click on this job, once I'm approved, I need to come back to this location. So I said, screw it, you know what, I'm just gonna shoot it anyways, so that way, one, I can practice, and sorry, this thing was in there. So 2, in case they will allow it in the next couple of days, I already have the photos if I shoot it now. The only thing I'm kind of concerned about is I think you have to check in and check out, I think through the app. I tried to look at the app. and the Samsung, it didn't pop up. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or something wrong. Anyways, I'm just gonna take the photo, and this will give me an idea to practice. So here I'm in one of the I can't talk to that. I'm at the location 1, and I don't know if these billboards are cycling through different sides. So I'm here where, I don't know if you could tell, there's the billboard. Let me pull down my window. So like I waited about a minute here, and I waited for it to cycle. I don't see the ad that they want me to photograph, so I'm gonna go to the other side. Wait to my finger, the other side, so we'll see if it's a different billboard. The instructions does say the billboard facing north, so this one is facing south. So I'm gonna see if I can go loop around and try and capture it that way. But I wanted to do a video just so on this side, just so I can explain maybe if it is different. Make sure to definitely check both sides of the billboard and read thoroughly on the instructions. So upon actually checking the app again, or not the app, the site, I went back in to see if they approved it. Yes, within 30 minutes they did approve. So there was a button that says accept job, and I did. So the job is mine. I'm here on location. I did drive around the neighborhood, and I did see the banner on the other side. So I try to find a spot where I can capture it. I think I can go in that property over there and walk in and just snipe the shot from there, so I can get a close-up. So this is the examples they want. I'm gonna definitely try and do the close-up in there, and then try to capture it within the traffic. That is going to be the tricky part about this thing. If I can capture it with traffic and where do I stand, it's safe. So now I got to do some walking and hope that I don't get mugged or nobody steals my gear from me, and nobody breaks into my car or whatever. So that is the issue that you always come across when you come into random places. All right, on to the next video. So I'm here at actual location now. So I've been here for about 5 minutes now, and I wait for the billboard to cycle. You got to watch where your area is. Fortunately enough, this is not too rough on the area. I'm close to the freeway behind me. There's a Sprinter van right there, but in the back area can get a little sketchy back there. But for now, as you notice, here's the billboard, and I try to give options of shooting on F's. There it is. That's the banner that you want to shoot. So first thing, you got to make sure it's in focus. They want a close-up, a nice clean shot. And then during the daytime, normally, right now the sun is to the right of the billboard, or to the left. Sorry, my right, left to the billboard, and it's relatively exposed properly. Ideally, I would like the sun to be facing the billboard, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm not gonna stay here for hours. I just want to get what I need and get out. So that is the shot that I need. Now the next shot they want is with traffic. The issue is there is a railroad right there, and I need to be on the bridge down there so I can capture the traffic that's going towards the brand. So I need to get to that bridge, and that'll be my next shot. So I'm walking to a bridge where the freeway's underneath, and I can capture the traffic approaching the billboard, and always scoping around for the neighborhood, make sure nobody follows me. It seems like a relatively safe area. You got graffiti, sometimes there's gangs, but always be cautious, because you got a camera, 2 cameras, a phone, wallet, and car keys. So safety first. And I'm looking as I'm eyeing. That's not the billboard we're going to be shooting. The one we're shooting is towards that way. So I still got to find my angle and work with that. So there's the billboard, but this is not the angle they want. They want heavy traffic, so I'm gonna keep walking. Nice park. I mean, look at the detail on this part. Baseball gloves, some futuristic design looking thing right there. Another adult exercise area. Really neat park. Okay, as I'm getting closer to the suggested area to shoot, I'm looking at my angle and what issues am I coming across. One is this railroad right here. They don't really want to see that. They want to see that traffic right there. So I'm gonna see if I can. The problem is this railing here. I have issues with this railing, and ooh, this might be good. There's a little hole down here. I might be able to shoot it that way and get it from there. Yes, that's my angle. All right, so there's an opening, which is good. We can do this. Now I just got to get a nice clean shot of the brand, even this, but as long as I angle it enough where I can see the brand. Then I can see the brand from here. I zoom in, I should be able to get it. Nice. All right, I'm gonna do my thing now. All right, I'm in my third location here, kind of like in the edge of the freeway, and trying to get a close-up shot of the brand. All right, I'm gonna wrap up this first shoot with Foto Fetch. What's the takeaway on this gig? The good and the bad. The good is you can select the hours that you want to work, so you have within 48 hours to complete this. The good is if I'm doing like a career job or if I'm in another gig is within an area, I can easily knock this out. And so this took about an hour's work for me. And the thing with this job is this is my first one, so I wanted to explore a little bit more on the angles and get a feel for what exactly will be approved. So, and I have more options to look at in post, or actually you can't edit anything with Foto Fetch. It has to be submitted as is. I just want to have options to choose from, so what I can submit. And so yeah, the thing that you gotta be worried about is your safety. And if you can access the certain angles. I'm right by the freeway, so there's some shots that I got clean ones because it's isolated the brand and the billboard, but capturing the oncoming traffic, I'm limited. And so the lens that I used is 24 to 70. I didn't bring the right lens, so I do have a 24 to 105, which I should have brought that one. So that would have given me a little bit more distance closer to the billboard and getting the cars. And so you got to also time it with the sun, and that way the sun is not behind the billboard, so the actual subject matter is properly lit, and you want to try and capture enough vehicles and foot traffic. So I think I get a feel for what this job entails. If they approve this one, hey, yeah, great. If they don't, it's a learning lesson for me, so maybe I can do the next one and get comfortable with it. Certain things I'll be more prepared is better lens, and if I need to bring certain rigging tools, so if I'm just going to be hand holding it, I have clamping tools that can clamp onto poles, so that way if I'm shooting at 60 frames per second or 30 frames per second, it won't be so shaky. So that will allow the camera to be gripped into the pole without having to bring a tripod with me. And then maybe I might bring a monitor hood so I can clearly see. Sometimes the sun is glaring into the monitor, it's a little hard to see. And you know, I want to do a playback. Yeah, you can see it, but then again, I don't want my eyes to be always focused on the camera. Someone creeps up behind you like, hey, give me your equipment, blah, 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 blah. So stuff of that nature. And this is, after all, Southern California. We're known for a lot of these petty theft, and people will come up at you. It's not, I don't think it's as bad as San Francisco, where they probably steal your stuff in your cars, but it's up there on as far as the theft and crimes. Anyways, that's about it. I think it's a pretty good side gig that I can pick up here and there, and so far so good. I hope that they approve of these pictures that I took, and I got to choose 7 and go from there. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.